Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. So today we're going to be talking about the new Ibanez AZ Standard range. They are definitely getting some really cool specs on these things for $550. So, reputable brand, Ibanez, delightful specs. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So, unprecedented performance and affordability, Ibanez launches the $550 AZ Standard, a wake-up call for big brands in the mid-price guitar market. Japanese guitar giant has streamlined the spec sheet of its high-end AZ premiums into a bid to marry high-end appointments with budget-friendly prices. So now in 2025, Ibanez has expanded its AZ range of electric guitars by unveiling the AZ Standard, a new collection that looks to establish an accessible middle ground between the affordable of the premium specs and of its two current AZ lineups. So, a position between the bare bones AZ Essential and the high end AZ Premium. The new AZ Standard are all about delivering unprecedented performance and affordability by drawing inspiration from both ends of the AZ spectrum. To that end, the standard variant, offering a string of neat appointments from locking tuners, stainless steel frets, expansive switching, super all-access neck joints, and more, which have been assembled into a pair of $550 instruments. Of the two AZ standard models that have been debated, the AZ22S1F, which I hate Ibanez's names, always have, which doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, is more akin to the Fender Stratocaster with an HSS configuration to compromise a trio Ibanez classic custom pickups. One clear example of the AZ standard cost-cutting exercises, the in-house single coils and humbucker are drafted to replace the outgoing Seymour Duncan Hyperions of the more expensive AZ premiums. Available in either transparent black sunburst or transparent turquoise burst. I favor the turquoise, I'll be honest, between those two. Six string also features all the mainstream accoutrements of the now established AZ standard line, including a T106 tremolo bridge, 22 stainless steel frets, locking machine heads and chrome hardware. Other tasty appointments include an alder body with a flame maple top, as well as a roasted maple neck with Jadabo fretboard. I'm trying to remember what that wood is, so let's go ahead and do a quick search to Jadabo. Probably not saying that right either. Jadabo wood. We'll try wood. Hardwood. Okay. Low-cost lumber. Brazilian cherry. Okay. So there you go. But it is a hardwood, so I'm sure it's perfectly fine for a fretboard. Moving on. For electronics, the Dyna MIX9 switching systems with Alter Switch, which grants access to any array of versatility tonal settings, has been drafted in, marking a significant step up from the regular Essential models. AZ24S1F, meanwhile, post an H setup, so humbucker, the pair of Ibanez modern custom humbuckers. I honestly, besides like the Geo line, there really hasn't been Ibanez humbuckers that I couldn't stand. So Ibanez does make some decent in-house humbuckers. It's got many of the same specs as the above: an alder body, flame maple top, roasted maple neck, Jadabo fingerboard among them, but also drafted expanded 24 stainless steel frets. So that is something that I'm assuming eventually they'll have kind of a single coil configuration or HSS with 24 frets. But as of right now, if you want 24 frets, you have to deal with two humbuckers, and if you don't like that configuration, you are kind of out of luck. So we have a violin sunburst color, which I like, is thrown among the previously mentioned option, and the Dyna MIX10 with Alter switch system, Alter, which offers you, guessed it, 10 pickup combinations, and a variety of coil splitting and power tap wires. So plenty of pickup configurations here. You will not be hurting for tones. There's a lot to like about these two new models, especially when one considers the accessibility price point. For context, an AZ ES model starts $299, while the AZ Premium bracket breaks the $1,000 line, with prices reaching up to $1,400. At $550, the AZ Standard represents a very tempting investment with more similarities than differences to the upper-end model. Not only that, this new collection looks like it could be a big player in the mid-price guitar market. Yeah, I would say you could probably put something like this up against like the Epiphone Prophecy series, then these are significantly less expensive. Yes, they're bolt-on necks, I believe. We can double check that here on the Ibanez site. Yeah, bolt-on necks, but still desirable features. And there's a lot of things. A lot of the I would say main companies, your Gibson, your Fender, Ibanez, Jackson, BC Rich, Schecter. A lot of them do not give you this kind of specs at this price point. Now, you're not getting rosewood or ebony. They're giving you a different type of fretboard, which you may or may not like. You got the tremolo on there, which you may or may not like, and then you have the Ibanez pickups, which you may or may not like. But I would say if you just don't like the pickups, swap them. I feel like most of these things are perfectly fine specs. I don't really have any complaints about this guitar whatsoever. Other than maybe if you don't like the pickups, put something else in there, Get a set of Seymour Duncans for a couple $100. You're still under the premium line. You're still going to be under $1,000. So stainless steel frets, roasted tone woods are available on other similarly and sometimes even lesser priced models, but rarely are they used by other big brands for the mid-priced electronic collection. So yeah, you look at brands like Firefly, for example, which I have mentioned several times, and they're doing it. They're doing it with real mahogany, real maple, real rosewood, stainless steel frets, locking tuners. The pickups in Firefly guitars can be rough, I will admit that. But pretty much every spec you want, minus better pickups, is on those guitars. And unfortunately, you do hear some bad stories once in a while from them, which is why I'm thankful a company like Ibanez is doing it. Yes, they're pretty much double the price of most Fireflies, but at the same time, I think you're going to get a little bit better quality. So despite these high-end features, both the AZ Standard models are priced around $550. Ibanez achieves cost-effective design by simplifying certain specifications while preserving many features of the premium line, along with excellent sound and playability. So, they're saving money in the electronics, and I think the fretboard would, I believe, is where they're saving the money. It's probably proprietary tuners. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see. That's hard to tell. Can we make that bigger? Of course we can't. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell here. That's a very nice neck joint. I really enjoy that. I've had a PV with a similar neck joint, and the most comfortable bolt-on neck guitar I think I've ever played. And I kind of miss that guitar. So here's your AZ Standard here. Let's see if this guy shows us. That's a nice fretboard wood. It actually, if you didn't tell me what it was, I would have probably just thought this was roasted maple. It looks, in terms of color-wise, looks very similar to roasted maple to me. Just said, I wish I could tell what those tuners were. My guess is some sort of proprietary tuner. What if we just search the brand? What if we just search this model, see if we can find on like Sweetwater or something? Yeah, here we go. Let's see if they give us better pictures. No, not really. I think this is made in China. Yeah, those are proprietary tuners. I want to say made in China, but yeah, nothing wrong with these guitars. Maybe some finish options are left to be desired. Honestly, I like this better. This finish right here, the blue finish, better on the HSS than the twin humbucker model. It just looks better to me. But I would say, as a first guitar, not too bad. Yeah, there's a tremolo. Maybe they'll make a hardtail version for the hardtail people out there. But Ibanez has been known for making decent tremolos forever. So I honestly wouldn't worry too much about having like tuning stability issues with that. Plus you have locking tuners. So I believe it is, maybe it's a little bit less hard for it to go out of tune. That's kind of a debate in itself. Locking tuners, a lot of people will say it's the same exact thing. The only difference is you don't have to wind it around the post, so it's a time saver. But if you're locking the string in position, theoretically you would think with the tremolo it would not be able to move. At least that's kind of my general thoughts behind it. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And until next time, have a good one.